Hello lovelies, it's Joanna from Mojo Stitches here, back on a spring morning. The spring has definitely arrived. The blossom trees are blossoming, the jasmine is blooming. Jasmine is my favourite scent in all the world, so that's always a happy time for me. Well, I have a retreat recap today. I have some pretty things to show you, including a little gift for you, and I'm looking forward to getting to that. Before we do, we need a quick tariff update. I feel like I need a jolly theme song to help me get through the tariff talk, but I'll keep this to a minimum. Okay, last time we spoke, 3/4 of the world had stopped shipping to the US because there was no way to meet their requirements to pre-collect and prepay all the tariffs. Where the rest of the world is at the moment, I'm not sure. Where Australia is, our local post office has resumed shipping to the US by partnering with this Utah company that we now have to pay to collect and verify the tariffs beforehand. Short version is I'm looking into this. I have signed up with them. I'm trying to get my head around how all of this works. I don't have a lot of confidence that it's actually all worked out yet, and because of that, I'm not shipping to the US again for my US stitches. I apologize, but I'm having a bit of a flare-up and I have very limited time and energy resources, and I am massively behind on all my designing and everything that I need to do for the retreat coming up and my releases at the end of the year. So I'm going to wait for a little while. As I said, I've had a look through this new service that we're using, and it seems quite contradictory to other information that I've got, so I'm very confused about the whole thing. This other service charges us a flat fee plus a percentage of each order to be able to collect the tariff and to supposedly verify. And in doing that, that hopefully means that the $80 to $200 duty that was originally said was going to be on everything as well will hopefully not be on every package. That would be great news if that's the case, but we'll have to wait and see if that happens. In looking through this service and everything as well, I'm very confused by it. There's not a lot of help and assistance with it. What you do is you sort of put in a description of what you're sending, and it sort of pops up with a report of what the tariff is going to be and any additional charges, as well as a rating of how certain they are that that's correct, presumably, and that will actually work in getting through. And I'm sorry, either it's going to work or it's not. I was playing around with it. I think playing is a hopeful word. I was gritting my teeth through working with it, and I had put in just the information to be able to send cotton embroidery floss, like cottage garden threads, and it was coming up that yes, there's a 10% tariff plus this charge plus this, and their rating was moderately certain. Now, certainty is either a thing that you have or you don't have. You don't have moderate certainty. So I don't have the time, the energy, and the financial resources to risk sending things off if they're not going to get through. So I'm waiting. Also, I'm very confused. I put in the information about sending the charts, and it's saying that there's no tariff. And it's like, but there's supposed to be tariffs on everything. So I have no confidence that this is working. I am backing off. I will let other people be the guinea pigs, and I will wait and see. I'm also aware that the Supreme Court will be ruling on whether the tariffs are even legal. That's happening in November. I know there's been 2 court cases already that have found them illegal. So, yeah, at this point, financially, it's very difficult, but I frankly just can't manage. So I apologize to my US stitchers if you've been waiting for something, but I just can't. I don't have enough certainty that it's actually, excuse me, working to be able to reinstate shipping yet. I still have PDFs, of course, and I appreciate everybody's help and support through this very difficult time. If you are looking for cottage garden threads, thread packs, or anything like that, or even hard copies of my patterns, cottage garden threads have resumed shipping, and they have, like a lot of fabric dyes and thread dyes and everything, they have really struggled through this time. I mean, at least I have PDFs I can sell, so please go and support them, you know, if you can, and just keep an eye on your favorite dyers, because it's been really, really, really difficult. Anyway, I will be back next week with some more things about cottage garden threads to share with you. But yeah, I just wanted to give you that update in the meantime. I mean, best case scenario, there's still going to be a tariff on the threads and the silks, of course, which is a big part of my business, so still really damaging. I still don't know whether I have to use this app, even if there is no tariff on the charts, which I don't believe. I would still have to pay, as far as I understand, this app to verify that, so the prices would still go up. Like I said, this is not what I signed up for. I signed up to make pretty things, not do international trade law. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, on to more fun things. But a big thank you to everybody's kind words and support and loveliness. I've really been overwhelmed, and yeah, I'll get back to that later, but thank you. Okay. A couple of weeks ago when we spoke, I was on the way to the Daisy Chain Stitches Retreat, which is held in the Hunter Valley amongst all the vineyards, which I had a lovely time, and I just wanted to thank Teresa from Daisy Chain Stitchery, who runs it, and she and her lovely family do such a wonderful job. It's a really it's the only other retreat I go to other than the ones that I run with Lisa from Paddock Lane Designs, so it's a really big highlight of my year, and it was so lovely to be able to go and spend time amongst, you know, wonderful stitchers, and a big thank you to everybody who was there and to everybody's kindness and support. It means a great deal. I will cry if I go into it again. So big thank you to my friend Heather as well, who helped me get there. Normally I stay with my sister when I'm there, but she's not been well, so I found a place to stay which was not too far away and was very reasonably priced, and that actually worked out beautifully because gave me some downtime to get through all the busyness, so it actually worked out really well, and it's such a lovely place. I don't get to travel very much, so for me it's very exciting to be somewhere new, and especially somewhere so lovely, and to sort of travel through all the countryside to get there. It was just great. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. I did the retreat kit again. Let me see. Do I have a copy? No, I don't have the copy, but I have the model. Teresa asked me last year, she wanted to do a drum. So I did a drum. This is for the kit. This is called Colburn in the Afternoon. And yes, because it's called Daisy Chain Retreat, I've got to have daisies. And because we're among the vineyards, I did some grapevines there. And the hall where we go is an old church hall, I think. And it's perched up on the hills, this lovely little white building up on the hills. And that's, you know, some friends like me and Teresa, or, you know, a whole bunch of people there spending time together amongst the rolling vineyards. So that's my little drum that I did for the retreat kit, and we did some classes with lots of people. So I shared some tips about doing drums. This will be released sometime later if people like it. Yeah, it was a really, really fun piece. It's stitched in cottage garden threads again on some of Teresa's beautiful fabric. This one's, I've forgotten her name. I think it's avocado. Forgive me, Teresa, I don't remember. But I will put it in the description below so that you can find it. She's her fabric is available from Daisy Chain Stitchery, and it's beautiful. I have some more of it to show you later. So yeah, it's gorgeous. That was really fun. I haven't done a lot of drums, so it was nice to work on that and get better at that myself. So I'm quite addicted to them now, so there may be more coming up. And of course you can always just stitch this as a little pin pillar. You don't have to finish it as a drum. Now, so that was fun. And of course we got an amazing goodie bag. Honestly, I think goodie bags are getting a bit hard to keep up with now, because look at this. Look at the size of it. Huge thing with lots of lovely things from Teresa in it. Got little notebooks and lots of needle minders. Big water thing, drinking thing. What have we got? Oh, a stitch gauge. Got this really cute little tin to put your goodies in. All sorts of lovely things. So that was really fun, and my kit was in there too, but I think I used it for the classes, so I don't have it in here to show you. But yes, that was the wonderful goodie bag. And yeah, there was so many lovely people there. And I like to support the other vendors there as well, and you know, just because they all have lovely things. So I have a small haul to show you. I'm not a big haul person, but I did want to show you some of the other lovely things that I was lucky enough to pick up there. I have some of Teresa's beautiful fabric that I was lucky enough to pick up. This is a beautiful colour just called linen. I don't know. Old gold. I read the thing wrong. It's early in the morning. This is old gold. This is lovely. This one's called French beige. I know, neutrals. She does all these beautiful colours and things as well, but, you know, my designs mainly use the neutrals. So this is a nice sort of browny grey called birch. And this one, oh, this is really nice. This is called old paper, which suits me all very well. So that was really pretty. I've got a couple of threads and some needles, because we always need those. So that was really fun. So I have stocked up my linen cupboard, which I always need. The lovely Taryn was there as well, and she makes wonderful project bags and all sorts of things, and she's branched out. She's making some new things as well, and she's from Teaser Handmaids. Again, I will put the information below, but that's her stuff there. Is that visible? Yes? Okay. I got this beautiful beautiful little boxy basket that she upcycled by putting some lovely fabric base in it there. I'm going to put some stitchy stuff in that, and I think it's just beautiful. I love my little boxes and my storage, so I was thrilled to get that. And the lovely, wonderful Tessa was there with her project bags and beautiful things that she and her husband make. And I got this absolutely gorgeous spool that her husband makes out of Australian woods. This one's a silky oak, and it's just got the most incredible coloration through it. It's just beautiful. So I haven't done a spool design yet, and I'm really keen to. So, oh, and it smells good too, because it's just beautiful. So yes, I may have to do something with that very soon. So that was Tessa from Willowbrook Threads. No, it's Willowbrook something or other. Forgive me, Tessa. It's too early in the morning. Again, I will put all the information in the description box. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this before breakfast. Okay. I'm getting a fair bit of sunlight in here too. Forgive me. I'm going to move things to see if that helps. I don't know that it will, but it's the best I can do. So yes, really fun retreat. Lots of lovely, lovely people. And thank you to all the lovely people who gave me beautiful things, like Liz and Tioni gave me some beautiful floss drops and a lovely card. Kate gave me some lovely stitchy things in here, some daisy stitchy things. And beautiful Anna, who always goes above and beyond, gave me this beautiful box. Look at this, isn't this lovely? And in it were some scissors, and oh, I have to show you this. Look at this beautiful little, I thought, oh, she's given me a watch. What on earth? And you pop this open, and it's got the white rabbit in it that she stitched. I know. Is that not the most beautiful thing? That is such a treasure, Anna. Thank you. So, yeah, it's just beautiful. Oh, and Heather gave me this fabulous butterfly that she made. Look at this. It's so clever. Anyway, it's very humbling being around all these clever, creative people. It was very fun. So, yes, I had a lovely, lovely time. And it was funny, on the last morning, I was having coffee where we were staying, and a peacock just walked by. And I was like, oh, that's not something you see every day. It was just the loveliest thing. And I was just walking by. I was like, oh, okay. We have peacocks here, do we? It was great. Oh, I had another animal sighting the other day, which was really fun. I was visiting my uncle, who's in an aged care facility at the moment. And, yeah, we were just, you know, my mum and I were there having our regular visit and just catching up and having a chat. And all of a sudden, down the hallway comes 2 alpacas. They had therapy alpacas come and visit. It was the most wonderful thing. I've never seen an alpaca up close. Oh, the eyes. Oh, they were just the most beautiful, gentle things. And it was so lovely. My uncle is bedbound, and it was just such a lovely thing to bring such a lightness to everyone's day. So it was great. So they're my animal sightings of late. I've got to do an alpaca design now, so because that was just gorgeous. So speaking of, much designing is going on at the moment. I have my retreat coming up next, the next Stitching in the Mountains retreat. I believe we are full up, but there's always room on the wait list, and we always end up going to the wait list. So if you would like to go and visit my blog, where you'll find the post on the last retreat and it's got the link to the expression of interest form there if you'd like to come and join us. Lots and lots of work is going on to get ready for that, which is exciting. But in the meantime, oh, I got a lovely thing in the mail. I was telling you last time that my design in Just CrossStitch had come out, and I've got the model back in the mail. So this is lovely. This is, that was nice to see it again. This is Hope is the Thing with Feathers, which was based on the Antiques Baby Bib that I showed last video. If you want to see that, it's in the Autumn 2025 edition of Just CrossStitch, which was a real honour. And let me see if I can find it. It's got a bunch of lovely things in there, actually. Oh, there I am. So that's it there. I won't show the chart, but that's it there. And it's got a little piece written by me as well, which was a really great opportunity to be able to do, and I think they did a wonderful job with the photography. That looks great. Yeah, so that is available in hard copy if you have that magazine available near you. It's also available digitally. I know there are a lot of magazine apps where you can get subscriptions for magazines, and there are also library apps. A lot of libraries have subscriptions to magazines as well. Those apps vary in different countries, so I'm not going to name them all, but if you have one that you use and that you like, please put it in the comments and let us know what country you're in, so that will help people find it. So if you use a library app or something, it's essentially free. So, you know, if you need something to stitch, that would be, you know, a little free option for you. Yeah, it was really nice to be able to get the model back. I always get so nervous putting models in the mail. So it's always nice when you get them back. It's just a fun little stitch. I've seen a few people stitch it already. And it would also be very easy to convert to a different colorway if you'd like as well. So yeah, that's Hope is the Thing with Feathers, which we all need at the moment. And speaking of, one of the reasons this video is a little bit late was I've been working on just a little way to thank everybody for their kindness and support through this really difficult time, and I wanted to do a little free pattern for you. I don't do free patterns very often because, you know, this is my job and everything, but I really wanted to thank you all. So I have done a free pattern. It is available to download now on my blog by the time this is up, and it's called, well, before I show you, I'm trying to think of what I was thinking of. I wanted to do something on resilience and, you know, keeping going when it's tough and everything, because I know everybody's doing it tough at the moment. And I kept having this image, you know how sometimes you're walking down the street and there's this tiny little flower, a little plant that's growing up between, you know, the concrete cracks. And somehow it's this incredible, fragile, delicate thing has broken through the concrete. And it's like, that's what I was thinking of. Now, stitching concrete isn't terribly pretty, but I took the kind of sentiment of that, and I've created a little piece called Stay Strong Little Flower. And I've included some columbines in there. Traditionally, columbines are a symbol of resilience, and they can be worn for courage. And I thought, oh, that's lovely. So we have a little happy sun looking down on the flowers. I have stitched that in cottage garden threads, but there is a DMC conversion, as with all of my patterns, and the threads are available on my Etsy store or from Cottage Garden Threads if you would like to support them. The colours I've used are foxing, leather bound, gilt, chamomile tea and cloth bound. I've stitched this on 32 count Cinnamon Sugar by Lisa at Paddock Lane Designs. It's beautiful, warm, neutral, but you could use, go support her as well. But there's also lots of other things you could use. Now, the pattern is free. It's got all my usual different versions in there, so you can stitch, you can print it out, or you can do it straight from your device. I would love it if you would let other stitchy friends know that it is available from my blog, but I would prefer it not to be the chart to be directly posted on those websites where people post charts that they're not supposed to be posting. I'm sure you guys don't do that, of course. So, but yeah, if you wanted to let your stitchy friends know that there's a little gift there in thanks from me, that would be great. And I hope that it finds its way to the people who need it. And it's just a little reminder that we will get through all of this, and to be kind to yourself in the meantime. This is what I'm having to do now by slowing down a little bit and having to try and focus on designing and creating the beautiful things, which is my favorite part of this job, and to be supporting you in ways that I can. So again, I apologize that I can't do the shipping again yet. We'll have to wait a bit longer and till I'm certain what's happening. But in the meantime, these are two low cost or free designs that you can stitch if you need something to stitch. I know after Marketplace you've probably got tons, but I just really wanted to do something to thank you all. So yes, that's what's been happening. I have some really exciting projects on the go to come out later in the year. One that I've been putting off for years because other things kept happening, and I'm determined to do it now. And I'm so excited. It better work. I'm really excited to be working on this because it's something I've wanted to do for a long time. And I've been reading all sorts of wonderful books to help inform myself. I always like to do that. And yes, I'm working on a way to share my reading with you as well. So keep an eye out for some new things coming with that. And I hope you are all well and safe and taking time for yourselves to relax and to stitch and to remember that we'll all get through this. So much love to you all. I will be back next week because I've been working on some little things for Cottage Garden Threads to, we're doing some things together. So, I will be back to tell you about that next week. So just a quick little visit, but thank you again for all your wonderful kindness, and wishing you a good week. I'll see you soon. Bye.